Belinda, you knew going into Sunday it was going to be a really hard game. I mean, they're the benchmark for a reason, the West Coast Fever. But the third quarter, do you take some positives from the way the Lightning Girls played in that?
Yeah, absolutely. The Fever have been good when you look back for seasons now, like 5 seasons they've been, championship material, and I think it was always going to be a challenge and we couldn't allow ourselves to get on the back foot like we did, but certainly that third quarter was very encouraging for our team. We scored 24 points in that third term, and I think we're looking at those positives and taking them into the Swifts game this week.
Swifts was one that got away a couple of weeks ago, but you get a chance quickly to play them again. That's the way the draw is. I mean, does that sort of burn in the back of the mind going into them again?
Yeah, I like the fact that we get them pretty straight after that 1-goal loss. If you were a fly on the wall in the change rooms that day, we were completely shattered with not finishing off that game, and I think this week we're certainly looking to add variety into our game because we know the Swifts are so clinical and they do hold possession late in the game, so we have to be in and amongst it every quarter.
They're a good side, the Swifts, but I'm guessing you think they're a beatable side.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been beaten this year, and like we said, we were close to them in that game. I thought we allowed them back into the game, so our ability to punish earlier in the game, we're certainly looking to do that, but like I said, add variety in the back end of the game, and I think we've been working at different attacking lines this week in training, and also that ability to win ball again in the last half, which I thought we did great in the Collingwood game, so looking to how we did that then.
Do we know how Shannon is?
Yeah, I can confirm that Shannon unfortunately has ruptured her ACL on the opposite knee to the one.
Not the one she'd already.
No, unfortunately. So that was devastating. We got the scans late Tuesday night. Obviously, it was a public holiday on the Monday. So I had coffee with her yesterday, and look, I'm really sad for Shannon. She's such a positive girl, though. She's got lots of energy around the team. She thinks there's so much potential in this team, and she's certainly looking to assist the team moving forward, but yeah, she will go into rehab. We haven't got any surgery dates yet, but confirmed ACL, unfortunately.
Do you have to bring someone in? Or?
Yeah, so obviously it's a pretty quick turnaround, obviously whether you've got another game this week, so we're looking to elevate Ava Black from our training partner pool into this weekend's game. Ava did some really great things at Team Girls Cup, and I thought she had a great impact when she came onto the court against the Vixens a couple of weeks back as well.
Good opportunity for her then. Shannon's expense, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's the bittersweet thing of sport, isn't it? I think Ava, she has been training really well. She's a young athlete, an exciting athlete, and I think that ability to impact her into games, into small parts of the games, can add something different, which we're looking for.
Karla, it was a really hard game on Sunday, which I know you were expecting given you're playing West Coast Fever, but was there some positives to take out of it? I mean, the way that you fought back in that third quarter?
Yeah, definitely. You always want to try and just remind yourself of all the good things. You tend to remember all the bad things in those type of games. But I think it's really important to celebrate the good things we've done, and we did that. We also went back and really had a good look at ourselves and what we need to do to get ourselves over the line, but obviously to make sure that we have a consistent game for 60 minutes.
Yeah, and does it give you sort of some confidence saying that you know you can do it, and you this week against the Swifts, do you try and work on those things and try and take what you did well from that game and try and utilise it against the Swifts?
Yes, definitely. I think obviously when we have those good patches, we're really good, and if we can do that for 60 minutes, I know that we can be unstoppable and we can win any team. So yeah, that's definitely our aim, to make sure that it comes back to making sure we put a good performance by every individual for that full 60 minutes.
How close are you to that? Because it didn't seem like just a few things go differently, and you might have beaten the Fever.
Yeah.
And the Swifts a few weeks ago.
Definitely. As I said, the performances that we put out there was good. It's obviously just that consistency, but it's so close. And if you look at any game, the amount of mistakes or the turnovers, it can be a win or a lose. So we want to make sure that we tick away on that, making sure that we keep those errors low, but also in terms of when we have ball, but also centre pass attack and centre pass D, make sure that's good as well.
Have you looked back to the Swifts game from a few weeks ago and see how, I think it was 1-goal loss, just to get over the line against them this time?
Yes, it was pretty much a very even game, and pretty much a super shot that got them over the line. And even though they didn't got a lot of super shots, it just shows you how a one can make a difference. So it's really making use of every opportunity we have, and obviously stopping them, being consistent in that matter.
And yourself personally with your own game, I think you've made a few of them list in net points teams and player of the match, etc. So you're happy with how you're going?
I won't say I'm completely satisfied with the way I'm going. Obviously, just making sure I do the work during the week and kind of same as the group, like just really focusing on the good stuff and keep on building and keep on delving into my own play to see where I can do better. You always want to be better than what you are, and I know I have more to give, and also expected for me to be a bit better than I am. But I'm happy. I'm going to take on that challenge and make sure that I'm better going into round 8.